Can Yaman, once adored as Turkey's favorite heartthrob, now splits public opinion. A passionate hero or a national traitor? Everything exploded after the launch and sudden disappearance of the series El Turco on the Gain platform. The official reason? Oh, public sensitivity. But what really ignited the storm was his statement he prefers Italy over Turkey. That comment set social media on fire. For some, it was an act of personal freedom. For others, a rejection of his country. Criticism followed. The series was accused of copying popular shows, mocking Turkish characters, and overusing erotic content. Some even called it more of a parody than a serious production. Yaman became the main target. He was accused of being just a pretty face, designed to appeal to middle-aged women. Some said his looks overshadowed his true talent. But his fans disagree. They see him as a hard-working, disciplined, and committed professional. Was El Turco cancelled because of its content or as a reaction to his statements? Was El Turco cancelled because of its content or as a reaction to his statements? Some believe it was all a marketing strategy. No one talked about the series until it was pulled. This isn't the first time Can Yaman has distanced himself from Turkish media. There's a clear tension between him and the national press marked by mutual mistrust. Some criticize him for being more successful abroad, as if that's a betrayal. On social media, opinions are divided. Some see him as an ambassador for Turkey abroad. Others accuse him of abandoning his roots. They say he works hard, has grown professionally, and yet people keep finding flaws. The truth is, Can Yaman now plays in a different league. International projects, global brands, and millions of fans across Europe. So, will Turkey forgive him? Or will he always be seen as a symbol of betrayal? Love him or criticize him, Can Yaman remains in the spotlight. For better or worse, his name keeps drawing attention. The truth is that Can Yaman has shown the courage to be authentic in a world that rewards conformity. He's often attacked for being different, but his greatest revolution is showing the world his true self, without fear of criticism. He is often attacked for being different, but his greatest revolution is showing the world his true self, without fear of criticism. He is not just an actor, but a human being who has chosen to be free, even if that means being alone. Despite his fame, Can Yaman has shown his charitable side. He has been involved in various social causes and has created projects to help the less fortunate. In Italy, he founded a charitable organization and donated part of his earnings to inclusion projects and children's aid. These aspects, although not always highlighted by the media, reflect his true character. These aspects, although not always highlighted by the media, reflect his true character. Can Yaman's story is not just about being a famous man, but about someone who has broken barriers, overcome obstacles, and written his own story. He is a man who knows what he wants and is willing to fight for it. In a world full of conformity, he has remained steadfast and proven that sometimes being yourself is the greatest form of success. And despite the criticism along the way, Can continues to move forward, showing that the courage to be authentic and follow your own principles is what truly defines success. It is common for actors to appear at festivals and galas to promote their careers, but constant headlines about Can Yaman's presence at international events create the impression of forced glamour. This raises the question of whether Can's projects truly have the expected impact, or if they're simply using public relations strategies to create media moments. On the other hand, Demet follows a different formula. Her projects reach a large audience organically, without the need for big presentations. Her energy and presence on social media, combined with her authenticity, are what really connected her to her audience. The reality of Can Yaman's career. Can Yaman has repeatedly praised Demet's international success, but why does he do this? From the audience's perspective, these praises could be interpreted as a way to highlight his own career through Demet's achievements. However, there is also the possibility that he is showing a professional camaraderie, valuing Demet's success without feeling jealous. If he truly values this success, perhaps it would be appropriate for Can to highlight Demet as a rare gem or the Turkish queen, further solidifying their professional relationship. Can Yaman's future. Can Yaman's career appears to have declined in terms of international impact, especially when compared to Demet's global reach. Despite this, his future still has several possibilities. He can return to Turkey and have a triumphant comeback, pursue more ambitious projects in Italy, or even become a global influencer, building his personal brand on social media. Whatever path he chooses, his success will depend on his ability to maintain his authenticity and connect with his audience in a more genuine way, without relying on big presentations and autograph tours. Conclusion: Demet Özdemir has managed to establish herself as a global icon, creating a genuine connection with her audience, which makes her a popular face for brands and producers. As for Can Yaman, while he has the potential to strengthen his international brand, he must be more strategic in his choices to truly create a global identity. If he truly values Demet's success, he should see it as a sign of professional maturity and true friendship. However, if all of this is just a public relations move, he risks becoming just another pawn in the media game. The lesson all actors seeking lasting success must learn is that it's not enough to do presentations. Behind the scenes, they must build an authentic brand that resonates with their audience. Demet has achieved this, and if Can Yaman follows the same path, it would be the greatest gift to both him and his fans. Demet Özdemir has been one of Turkey's most popular and beloved actresses, and her private life, like that of other celebrities, has been a recurring topic of discussion among her followers. However, what truly stands out about Demet is her ability to keep her private life at a very discreet level, which has in turn generated a lot of speculation. Despite the enormous amount of comments surrounding her relationship with Can Yaman or her other romantic ties, I believe that ultimately what should matter most is her career and the impact she has in the entertainment world. Over the years, Demet has proven to be a strong, determined woman who is completely dedicated to her work. Her followers, as seen in the comments left on various platforms, often criticize or praise her personal life, but rarely focus on her professional achievements. It's important to remember that, like anyone else, Demet has the right to live her life as she sees fit, without the expectations of others defining her decisions. In this sense, I think many of the criticisms she has received are unnecessary and only reflect how society tends to overly personalize the lives of public figures.